My name is Kate Murphy and I own Nanda Yoga, a children's yoga studio. I'm so excited to be sharing this time with you today and we can play yoga. So a quick reminder, yoga is supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be silly, it is a practice, not a perfect. It is something that we can share with our family, with our friends, that we can do on our own. You don't have to have a lot of equipment around you. You can do it in your bed, in a chair, on the floor. You don't have to have a mat if you don't have one. You can do it on the carpet or on a blanket or a towel, whatever you have around you. That's what makes yoga so special. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. With one last reminder, when we are practicing yoga, we want to do things that feel good for our mind, our body, and our soul. So if there is something that doesn't feel good, that hurts or is uncomfortable, I invite you to come out of that pose to readjust. And if you can't find a comfortable place, that is okay. So today we're going to begin by doing some deep breathing. So this is a little Hoberman sphere, and I realize that not everyone has this at home. So I'm going to show you breathing with the Hoberman sphere, and then I'm going to show you what you can do at home or in class, wherever you are, without the sphere. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit up nice and tall, crisscross your legs, pretend that there's a string pulling your head up. And when we breathe in, we're going to expand our ball. So we breathe in, and we breathe out, we close the ball. Just like that. So we breathe in, and we breathe out. Now I'm going to put the ball aside. So rub your hands together. And as we breathe in, we're going to open our hands apart. And then as you exhale, bring your hands back together. Let's do that 2 more times. So, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Next, we're going to practice our mantra. So mantras are positive words that encourage us to have positive thoughts, that encourage us to have positive actions out in the world. So if you take your fingers up, kind of like you're giving a high 5 or high 10, and we're going to touch our thumbs to each one of our fingers, just like this. And so today our mantra is I am so strong. And so what we're going to do is we're going to, as we say the words, we can touch each one of our fingers. If you do not want to say it out loud, you do not have to. You can repeat it in your head, and you can bring your fingers down just like this and touch them. It's whatever you're comfortable with. So I'm going to bring my hands up and I'm going to say it out loud. So here we go. Let's do it 3 times. I am so strong. I am so strong. Last time. I am so strong. Strong in your mind, strong in your heart, and strong in your muscles. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So let's take our hands and place them on our knees and do some big, big circles all the way around. And then reverse back the other way. All the way. And then come back to center and then scoop your arm all the way up and over. And then bring that hand down and then scoop our other arm up and over. And bring that arm down. Now take your eyes and look over your right shoulder. And take your eyes now and look over your left shoulder. And then bringing our gaze up to the sky. And then take our gaze and look down towards our belly button. And then come back to center looking forward. So let's go ahead and pop up to our feet. And then we're going to inhale, we're going to bend our knees, bring our arms up high, bend over to one side. And then we're going to come back to the center and bend over to the other side. And then come back and tilting your head back, taking your eyes up to the sky. And then bringing our head back to neutral and dropping our hands down to meet our toes. And you can bend and straighten your legs here, bend and straighten. And then you can take your feet out as wide as your mat, and then take your hands and flip so your fingertips are down towards the floor. And we're gonna gently put our hands underneath our feet, and your legs are gonna be nice and bent, and then you can drop your head and make your head and your neck really heavy. Now, if you want a challenge, you can slowly start to straighten your legs. And if this does not feel good, you do not just straighten your legs, you can keep your legs bent. And you can use your toes to kind of give your palms a little massage. And then bend your knees to release your hands. And then slowly come all the way back up. All the way back up. Letting your head be the last thing to come up. And heel toe your feet together. Scoop your arms up high to the sky and then come down low to your toes. And then let's take our hands flat on the mat and take one knee down and take your other knee down. And then we're gonna bring our head up to the sky, bring our eyes up to the sky, and kind of like a cow. You want like a nice sway in your back. And then we're gonna take our eyes and look towards our belly button and push our back up high. And if you're feeling silly today, you can make kind of an angry cat noise. And if you're feeling even sillier, you can moo like a cow. Moo. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring one arm in front of us, give it a shake. Bring that arm down, bring our other arm in front of us, give it a nice shake. And then we're gonna take one leg behind us and shake that leg behind us, and then bring that one down. And then bring our other leg and give it a nice shake. And then now we're gonna take our right arm and our left leg. So you gotta use your thigh muscles to balance as you bring opposite arm and leg up, and then bring that hand and that leg, and now switch sides. So we're gonna bring one arm and one leg behind us. And then bring that hand and that leg down. And then we're gonna straighten our legs out behind us. So we're a nice high push-up position. And we're gonna slowly, like an elevator, roll all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bringing our chin to the mat and our hands underneath our shoulders, we're gonna just bring our chest and our chin up, kind of like a hissing snake. So as you breathe in through your nose, breathe out kind of like a hissing snake goes. And in through your nose, and then hiss. Bring one cheek on the mat, and then move your hands so they're right by your ribs. Kind of squeeze your elbows in, and then we're gonna push up using our muscles. We're gonna push up push through our hands. We're gonna straighten our arms, and we're gonna come into our up dog. And as we're here, we're going to come all the way back down, boop, 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 and rest one cheek on the mat. And you can relax your arms down by your side and kind of let your heels splay open so your legs are nice and relaxed. And we're gonna bring our arms in front of us. So what we're gonna do is we kind of become super people. So we're gonna arms up and lift our legs up at the same time. Okay, so rest your forehead down. And on the count of 3, we're gonna lift up. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Lift all the way up. You can do a superhero pose if you're wanting to. Bring your arms, reach your arms forward like you're reaching for someone across the room. Stretch your legs out behind you. And then slowly come down. Make a little pillow with your arms and rest one cheek on your hand pillow. And then we're gonna bend our knees. And this is just a little gentle back bend. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bend our knees and we're gonna bring our arms around. It's kind of like we're kind of, like doing the frog swim. And we're gonna reach the outside. Now you can touch your toes, you can do your pant legs, you can do your socks, whatever is comfortable, whatever you can find. And if this is where you stay, then this is where you stay today. So this is just gentle. We don't need to go all out because we're still warming up our back. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna lift our feet and our chest up at the same time to bring our body up, have a nice bend in our back. And then slowly release, making a little hand pillow again, resting one cheek. Bending your knees up again and swishing them back and forth, kind of like windshield wipers. This is a nice release for your back. Swish, 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 just like that. And then whatever we do one way to our spine, we want to do the other way to our spine. So we're going to push back and we're going to bring our knees out wide, having our toes touched in the back. And then count with spider fingers, we're going to gently reach all the way forward, relaxing our forehead on the mat. This is a nice stretch for your back. You can kind of move side to side. And then slowly come back all the way. So our spine bends 6 ways. So it goes forwards and backwards and side to side, and then we twist and twist. So we're warming up our spine today. So we're gonna come into our down dog. So take your hands flat on the floor, take your toes and touch the tops of your toes. Push your bottom to the sky, just like this. And give one leg a shake. Take it up in the sky and give it a shake. And then bring that leg down, and then bring your other leg up and give it a shake. And then bring that one down. And using your hands, walk your hands back to meet your feet. And then slowly roll up all the way, as slow as you can, one vertebrae at a time. Letting your head be the last thing to come up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to balance on one leg. We're going to come into our tree pose. So if you want to stay on your toes and that's where you are today, that's great. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can rest your flying foot on your calf, or you can bring it all the way up above your knee. We just don't want to rest it on our knee. We don't want to put any extra stress on our knee. You can bring your hands into the middle. You can bring your arms out wide. You can kind of do wacky and wavy, inflatable, two-man type arms. Whatever's best for you. And then bring that leg down, and let's switch to the other side. Wherever you're comfortable, bring your arms what's best for you. Find a place on a wall in front of you or on the floor, something that's not moving, so not a person, something that's not moving, and try to focus your eyes on it. It will help you balance. And you know what? When we fall out of balancing poses, we get right back up and we do them again. It's totally normal and it's totally okay. So let's relax that leg. And then let's step to the back of your mat if you're on a mat, or just take one step backwards. So we're gonna take one step forwards, and we're gonna bring our arms out to the side or down by your side. And we're gonna start to lean forward. Now, if this is where you wanna stay today in our airplane, you're more than welcome to stay here. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you'll start lifting your foot up, and as you're bringing your foot up, kind of teetering forward at your hips, you can bring your arms out. You can bring your arms behind you, whatever's best, and then take a step back and bring your feet together. Do it on the other side. So what we do on one side, we do on the other side in yoga. So let's take one big step forward. You're going to slowly start to bring that back leg up. Bring your arms out wherever's comfortable for you. And use that focus, just like we were in tree. Balance, balance. And then slowly bring that leg down. So now that we are warming up our back, we're going to come into our dancer pose. So just like we were doing, we're going to balance on one foot, and you're going to bring your other foot behind you. And then now touch your foot on the inside, and then lift your arm up high to the sky. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring our back foot up, just like this. Let's see, I'll go this way. Just like this, we're going to slowly bring our back foot up, just like this. Now, if you want, you can, as you bring your back leg up forward, you can reach your arm forward. Or if this is where you want to stay today, you're more than welcome to stay just like this. And so wherever you are, release that leg, bring that arm down, and let's switch to the other side. So have a firm base, bend your leg, reach your arm up, and slowly start to bring your back foot up. Nice work. Look at all you balancing. As you balance here, come out, bring your leg gently back down. Give your legs a shake. Reach up high to the sky and now down low to your toes. Feel a nice stretch. Bring your legs out wide. Cross your arms, touch opposite elbows, and do some gentle swing. Make your head really heavy, make your neck really heavy. Stretch out your back. And then we're gonna come slowly all the way back up. And we're gonna make our way down to the floor. So come to a comfortable seated position, or you can lay down. Actually, come to a comfortable seated position first. We're gonna rub our hands together. We're gonna touch our chest, take a big breath in, and a big breath out. We're gonna do a bumblebee breath, and our bumblebee breath is really calming to our nervous system. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our pointer fingers and we're gonna gently close our ears just like that. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna breathe in through our nose, and as we breathe out, we're gonna hum like a bumblebee. Just like that. So let's go ahead and take our pointer fingers, close our ears. Ready? Breathe in through your nose and breathe out. Awesome. So let's do it 2 more times together. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Last time. In through your nose and out through your mouth. That was such a neat vibration in my throat, and it vibrated into my head too. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clap our hands together and rub, 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 rub. Touch your hands to your head and say, I am strong. Yes, you are. Let's rub our hands together, touch into our chest, say, I am kind. And then bring your arms out wide and give yourself a nice big hug. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth, and say, I am loved. Now bring your hands together, touch your thumbs to your forehead, and together we bow and say, Namaste. And that means that I see you and you see me for the awesome people that we are. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me, and I look forward to playing yoga again real soon.